What's up, guys? The People's Podcast is back. This is the Money in the Bank predictions episode. I am always Macho Man Matty Savage.
I'm Timo.
I'm Insider BA.
Your favorite guy, Dan Gold.
All right. So first off, we're going to do a shout out to our social media. It's in the description. Please follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, blog. Follow it all. Want to give a special shout out to our supporters at My Fantasy Sports Talk. They just had on, if you guys remember last week, we had Brendan Griffin going for a WWE tryout at the Performance Center at the end of the month. He was on there live last night. Check out that video. Another great interview from Brendan. And I want to give one more shout out to a new Facebook. Jeez, it's a Twitter. Sorry.
Twitter, guys.
It's a Twitter for fantasy football. Couple of local guys. If you need to know some stuff about teams out there, who you drafting, follow these guys on Twitter. It's at 508 Talk.
And it's the numbers. The number
508 Talk. Shout out Josh Sill. Shout out
J Nods.
Yeah. And I think there's a third guy. I don't know his name, but follow those guys. All your fantasy football needs will be there for you on Twitter.
And so will we.
That's right.
Making sure he's retweeting this one. And just so you guys know, fantasy football is right around the corner. Countdown is at 86 days.
Damn.
So we're getting there.
Now back to business. Back to wrestling. That's what we're here for. We're here for Money in the Bank. But we always have to start it off with Insider BA's rumor mill. Does he have the glasses today? Looks like he does. Looks like he's ready to go.
Yeah, ready.
Hello, I am Insider BA, and this is my rumor mill. First off, I'm gonna say you ain't gonna like this rumor.
Great.
I'm gonna start off with the crap and get to the juicy stuff. Jason Jordan, is expected to return on Raw after Money in the Bank 2018. He is expected to feud with none other than Raw Constable Baron Corbin.
Lord.
This puts the Jason Jordan and Chad Gable might be reuniting as a tag team rumor to sleep for the time being. Sucks, I know.
I mean, good for Baron Corbin because now people are going to like him.
Right, I guess so. Next, speaking of also returns from injury, Dean Ambrose could return to WWE as a heel from injury and insert himself into the Universal Championship picture. That pretty much is saying,
Wow.
Clearly the rumor going into SummerSlam is going to be Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins against Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. So I can see a heel turn where Dean Ambrose shows up, bang, hits one of them. It's my turn. I'm back. I'm better than ever. I like it. Hopefully it happens. But let's backtrack now back to WrestleMania 34. Yes. I drank a lot of booze that weekend, so I already got the number. The WWE may have originally had plans for The Undertaker to portray a cross between the American Badass and Deadman. As you all know, that was the rumor going in. There was going to be American Badass or whatever. Basically, it was shelved in the favor of Undertaker's traditional entrance after the company received complaints about Kid Rock's Hall of Fame speech. The Undertaker's entrance is always going to start with the iconic gong, and he was reportedly going to reveal a American flag in the lining of his jacket. And that would have cued Kid Rock to come out, stop performing American Badass, whatever song he comes out to. And basically, it all got scrapped because of what happened at the Hall of Fame with his Kid Rock's comments to the point that he didn't even appear. Kid Rock didn't even appear at WrestleMania 34. Hey,
It's a shame.
it is what it is. But guess what? Juicy stuff now.
I was going to say, because I was about to say that's one of the lamest rumors you've ever dropped.
But there's a reason. I always have a segue.
That's fine.
There is a good chance that The Undertaker will be wrestling at the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam, which is not next because Money in the Bank is now. It's going to be Extreme Rules and then SummerSlam. It's 2 months away. And also, John Cena currently has a lesser chance of being there, but there is also a rumor of a Cena versus Taker 2 at SummerSlam. What do you guys think about that? No?
Why?
Why?
He got destroyed at WrestleMania.
Cena's excuse for him getting destroyed is that he did not expect The Undertaker to actually show up. And he was not mentally or physically prepared.
Well,
That's what he said in an interview. He said it about a week or 2 weeks ago. Don't quote me on that. But basically, he said
Yeah, well,
it's already like they're already planting the seeds for Cena versus Taker 2.
yeah, so that was all
This
scripted.
dude can deadlift like 600 pounds and he ain't ready for the Undertaker.
It's the
He calls
deadlift.
him
I
out.
get it. It's wrestling. I get it.
That's a weak excuse.
I'm good.
That's not even believable in wrestling terms because he came out there, called him every week, got ready, taunted him.
I know, like his Instagram.
He had a couple
videos,
beers at WrestleMania.
That must
what
have
it
been
is,
it.
See, now that excuse maybe he just go train with Stone Cold beer training.
Just want to say hello to Anthony. He also runs Wrestling News Daily.
Doing our beer training.
He says, yeah, he's excited. Taker's even booked for actually a Madison Square Garden house show next month. So Taker's back, and he has that new hip, and he's balling out.
And if I could just quickly throw out, Anthony, thank you for tuning in. Please, after the show, we definitely gonna hit you out a message. We definitely want you being a part of the People's Podcast.
Yes.
So hang tight, all right? We'll probably DM you afterwards.
All right.
Sorry, one more thing.
What's
I just
up?
want to throw in real quick. We are live here on Facebook. We are also live on the Twitter. We got Dango on his phone looking at the Twitter. Any comments? He's going to try to get back to him because we haven't been doing too well with getting back to the people on Twitter. If anybody's been sending us a comment. So Dan's on that.
I'm
and
on
now
Facebook.
we're back to the rumor mills.
All right. Welcome back, guys. That was a commercial break, but don't worry. Still talking, actually, not talking about John Cena and Undertaker anymore. We're going to talk about Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Clearly, that's the rumored going into SummerSlam. Also, Seth Rollins might take the spot of Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns clearly is garbage. But I'm not going to get into it.
That's
sorry,
That's
Daniel.
a room out of your heart.
It's a rumor out of my heart. He's good in the ring. It's just, I'm not getting into it. It's not about him today. Basically, the rumor going into SummerSlam is that regardless who is in the match, there will be a cash-in, and that person will become the Universal Champion.
Really?
So that basically is saying whoever wins tonight, I'm sorry, not tonight, this Sunday, could potentially walk out with the Universal Championship after SummerSlam. So
Gotta go change my pick.
change
real
your
quick.
picks, bro. Just saying. Still talking about Brock Lesnar. I don't know if you guys know, but clearly we don't know what the hell's going on with his contract. But
I think
What's
it's
up?
been confirmed that it's up this summer. His contract is up this summer. Wow.
No,
Dana White said,
Well, you
In an
started
interview.
with we don't know. So,
well, I was going to get to it. Segues. Like, I always got to bring segues to you.
well.
Dana White.
Well.
Dana White said in an interview that Brock Lesnar's contract with WWE is expiring after the summer and could make the switch to UFC to face John Bones Jones.
That part I didn't know. Good info.
Well, there you go.
Rumor
That's
mill.
why this is Insider BA's Rumor Mill. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. I have one more rumor for you
Here we
before
go.
we tune in to the predictions for Money in the Bank, because that's why we're all here. Going to, not really the other part-timer, but basically the counterpart to Brock Lesnar, Ronda Rousey. Now, came from UFC. We're on the UFC topic. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Woo!
Woo!
Believes that Ronda Rousey will be out of the company before next year's WrestleMania, and that she only signed on for 1 year, which would mean her contract would end in January. And she's kind of alluded to the fact that she wants to have kids and all that, so she might not be sticking around for a multi-year contract like they originally reported. It might have only been 1 year, and then she'll turn into a part-timer. But basically, Nature Boy, I don't know what you were smoking, what you were drinking. You are the Nature Boy himself. But it sounds like a valid rumor, but like I said, it's a rumor. Take it with a grain of salt. With that being said,
I mean, not only are we taking that with a grain of salt, you got to take what Ric Flair is saying with a grain of salt at this point.
I think
exactly.
I think she could have kids and still come back full time. You know, she's just getting started.
Right.
And
How old is she? Do you know?
early 30s.
Early 33.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's
Ah.
fine. So that
How about you
those
guys
wrapped
let us
up.
know? Google it for us. Ronda Rousey's age. Let us know in the comments.
So we typically like to go to the chop next after the rumor mill, but today we are going to switch it up. We want you guys to be fully tuned in on us, so we are going to move it to the end after our predictions. So stay tuned for that. Who's getting chopped? Was it Backlash the most
Yes.
recent?
Backlash was
That
about a month
garbage
ago.
pay-per-view Backlash. You know, I'm not saying I won or lost, but stay tuned. So we're gonna jump right into Money in the Bank coming
Yeah.
this Sunday. It is a 5-hour pay-per-view. If you watch the pre-show, good God, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a good pay-per-view though. I mean, Money in the Bank. Everybody loves the ladder matches. There's 11 matches on this card. It's got potential. Last man standing. So let's just get right to it.
Get right to it.
Let's get to the first match, the worst match. Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn. So, God.
You really can't build it because it's already just garbage.
It's just garbage. I feel like the whole Bobby Lashley comeback has been pure stinking garbage. They have not handled him the right way. They have not let Bobby Lashley be, the great Bobby Lashley that we saw in TNA and other wrestling organizations. They brought him back and made him the really old Bobby Lashley from SmackDown. 10 years ago, boring
Bobby.
Vanilla and terrible segments doing I don't know what.
Just smiling.
He's just a character, not a wrestler right now.
He's just smiling.
He just smiles.
I don't even know how to save Bobby Lashley at this point. I don't know. I maybe turn him heel. I don't know.
He needs to be a Braun Strowman. I mean, there's
Yeah,
no
I don't
other-
know. I just don't know. It's just this is gonna probably. I hope it will be the kickoff. I doubt it will be on the
He's got
kickoff.
the
Maybe it
first.
will. Hopefully it is.
Tim.
But Timo, how about you start it off with us, and then I'll tune in after that.
All right. Unfortunately, I have Bobby Lashley winning.
Okay.
I mean, I do like him. I do like some of his old stuff. I just don't like the direction they're going with him.
Right.
But I think he's gonna beat Sami Zayn, and we're entering the bonus now. The bonus
Yeah.
is. Will it be over or under 7 minutes? I don't know. It's a long, long card.
So basically, the reason why that bonus is in there, just some kind of a reason to be semi-interested in this match.
Yeah.
That's really the only reason why it's there.
Pretty
Will
Go
it
ahead.
end in 7 minutes or less? I don't know. It's a long. We got 4 hours to get through. They gotta fill up time, but they're at like 11, 12.
You got 2 Money in the Bank matches, Timo.
Too many in the bank match. So I'm gonna say it ends in under 7 minutes. At least that's what I hope.
Everyone loves bonus points.
Like that.
Just gonna tune into the comments right now. Anthony's saying, "Epic fail with the Lashley." Definitely true.
Yeah.
Can someone tell me why he's smiling so much every time he comes out? I'm gonna tell you why.
I want to know why.
I think it's because of the amount of zeros he's probably getting in his paycheck.
Yeah.
That he doesn't give a damn. He just comes out smiling. He's like, "I'm here. You don't like me. I'm trying to be a dominator. Trying to dominate his back or whatever it is, and it's not working." Yeah,
Right,
good
it's-
job.
I mean-
Thanks for your service, by the way, Bobby Lashley. But I don't know.
So, I got one.
You want to last shot before I say my
No,
prediction,
no,
or you want me to say my
I
prediction?
gotta keep that bottle.
All right, yeah, he's gonna be last in the order.
He's gonna wait for his turn.
Yeah, he's gonna wait for his turn. So my pick to win this match, Sami Zayn is doing great as a heel, but Bobby Lashley will walk out with the victory. And bonus question: over or under 7 minutes? I'm also gonna go under 7 minutes.
All right, I'll bring it to you next. This feud has been hot garbage. We all just kind of threw it out there a little bit. I am absolutely disappointed in this feud. I think it had potential, but this was really Sami Zayn's first real heel feud as a singles competitor, not with Kevin Owens. And man, I mean, as good as he has been on that mic, WWE Creative has dropped the ball hard. As stupid as that obstacle course segment was this past Monday on Raw, it was probably the best segment for this hot garbage of a feud.
Oh, you didn't like the sister?
That was awful. That was
Yeah,
god
it
awful.
just goes
WWE
back to it.
purposely
I mean,
Bailey's
made it to
life,
be
like-
garbage. That
Oh.
sister segment.
Yeah,
Why even put it on TV?
I mean-
Because they do it all the time.
Sami Zayn has 100% carried Bobby Lashley in this feud. Again, Bobby's just smiling. Bobby's getting zeros on that paycheck. He don't give a damn. He don't care. I mean, he's in the WWE again, so he's getting his second chance.
Yeah.
And man, it sucks so far. Going back to this match, I've already talked too much about it. Bobby Lashley's
you
getting
have.
the win, no doubt about it. And over under 7 minutes, I'm actually gonna go over.
Okay.
But I'm talking like over 7 under 10. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
right up in there, but I think it's going to go over 7.
Make a great point. My prediction: Bobby Lashley. My bonus is over 7 minutes, under 7 minutes and 2.
Wait, what?
7 minutes and 2 seconds.
Oh, he's
Like,
playing
it's
back
just
on
like-
Matt's.
He's definitely going over. But just real quickly, the reason why I think the WWE universe isn't on this as much. I mean, Bobby Lashley doesn't have a place in the WWE right now. WWE Creative definitely dropped the ball, and I do agree with you guys. But I just want to tell you my opinion on why they dropped a real big, they just dropped it. Royal Rumble came out. Bobby Lashley came out after Braun.
Yeah.
If Bobby Lashley would have came in after Braun was in the ring, you could have had like a real big man versus big man, and they could have run a storyline. And I don't want to take anything from Braun Strowman. I'll get to him later, but I just think for Bobby Lashley's sake, that's the route that his character needs to go, because I don't think there's anybody else besides like Brock Lesnar.
Do you think he'd be better on SmackDown Live?
Not
The land of
really.
opportunity.
He can, because he would be technically the Brock. But you gotta, if you're gonna treat him, if you're gonna make him the big man, you gotta treat him like the Brock Lesnar of the SmackDown Live. Do I think he's ready for that role? Yeah, I mean, he's a great TNA champion when he was there. The WWE Creative just, I think, has the leash a little too tight right now, and I think.
I feel like they brought him back and forgot they actually had to do something with him.
Yeah.
Once he was back, they're like, oh yeah,
Like Sami
now
Zayn.
it's more than just this Royal Rumble entrance, and bring his sister out.
I mean, you do the Sami Zayn thing, and the Sami Zayn interviews and the promos were like a 3 out of a 10. I'm gonna give you a 3 because you had was he in the military thing? That always hit somebody's heart, and it was great. And then after the obstacle course, when you hit him from behind, I mean, that was like, okay, this is getting real.
That's how it should.
If it should have started like that, hit him where it hurts right off the bat, get into people's hearts, military, because we all bleed red, white, and blue apparently in WWE. And that, I just feel like it was too long of a promo. I got Bobby Lashley over 7. Just so you
Over
guys know.
7, yes.
Over 7.
I think we spent a little too much time on Bobby
Yeah,
Lashley.
I did the
Sami
Bobby
Zayn.
Lashley thing,
Yes.
but not even about Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn. So
I'm talking about all of us. Who, like we.
I mean,
They don't
I feel
deserve
like this was the
time.
first time everybody really got to give some kind of an opinion on Bobby Lashley.
True.
What do you guys think of Bobby Lashley? You
Let us
definitely
know.
been a fail, right?
I like his potential, but just give us something amusing, something
So-
entertaining.
We're not doing. We tend to do like a little segment laying the smack talk at the end of our shows, but we're not doing that on this one. But I'm gonna lay a quick smack talk real quick.
Okay.
I have a problem with WWE Creative, just like the rest of everybody here, everybody at home, most likely. But I blame this on there being just too much talent.
Yeah.
The talent. There's so much talent in WWE right now that WWE doesn't even know what to do with half of them.
Yep.
Clearly, guys have gotten lost in the mix. We're talking Authors of Pain.
Yep.
Where they at? Where's Sanity? Like, you have so much talent in NXT that needs to get to the big leagues, but then you have so much talent in the big leagues.
what are you gonna do?
You
with
can't
that?
What are
put
you
them
gonna do
on-
with the
you can't put them on
guys
shelf.
coming up?
Can't put them on the shelf.
And I just want to throw out there, Raw is 3 hours. You cannot give me an hour of good wrestling, a good show, and have the other 2 hours just crap. You have so much wrestlers back there with potential match of the night, every night kind of breakout performances, and you give me just bats. Like, I'm good with the Kurt.
You give me Kurt Hawkins. I knew you were gonna say that.
I have to. I mean, the 0-201 now, it's like, well, okay, I don't care if you win or lose. I know you guys are planning to win or lose, but it's not even fun anymore. It's just not. It's the creativeness. I saw Kurt Hawkins dressed as No Way Jose. No Way Jose, I think the 5-minute match is going to be you for the rest of your career in WWE.
Absolutely.
And I know that it's better, like, your athletic.
He's just a
athleticism
gimmick
is
now.
better than that. Yeah.
Yep.
He's just like Adam Rose, just like the Funkasaurus,
See.
Brodus Clay.
Jesus
They
Christ.
all come
Brodus.
out dancing, and they all dance right out the door.
Don't be in the same
The-
league as Brodus.
I don't
It's-
think the problem is too much talent, because when you have a lot of talent, it should be easier to work with them and have a great show for 3 hours. Like you say, it's a long time to fill, and we get an hour or 2 of crap promos that make no sense.
Yeah.
6-person tag team matches just because they
10-person sometimes.
10-person whatever.
Oh, he is.
But
SD
I think they're over managing some of their talent, and we don't get to see the talent shine through. We have these terrible selfie promos in the backstage with awful graphics every time that, look a little scripted. And just let the wrestlers be wrestlers. Like you see, like a Miz, Seth Rollins, those guys, they're themselves. And then we see Bobby Lashley just smiling because they tell him go out there and look big. They don't let him,
Actually
be his own
explore
character.
himself, yeah.
Right.
Like, we may have he may have had those liberties in other wrestling organizations.
Right.
But I don't think it's too much talent is a bad thing. I think it's the writing.
Oh yeah.
It's the writing.
We know that.
That was a nice lane to Smack Talk.
We all got along.
We all
Got along.
we all
Everybody
agree.
agreed. But now let's get back to business. Recapping before we move on. Tim's got Bobby Lashley in
So
under
under
7 minutes.
Across the board on Bobby Lashley.
Bobby
Across the board.
Lashley under 7 minutes. Matty Savage, Dan Go, Bobby Lashley over 7 minutes. Moving along, match number 2. It's gonna be a long one. Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. It's the rematch. It's the little man versus the big man. Baloney again.
All right, I went first last time. I'll go first. This is kind of one of the harder ones to pick, just because Daniel Bryan should win, but
Stressing.
Big Cass, I don't know. He's playing a heel. He's got some kind of trick up his sleeve or something. He's not gonna let.
Hopefully.
He's not gonna just let Daniel Bryan win. But
Hold that thought, Timo.
I have Daniel Bryan overcoming the odds, and I have him winning.
I
So
said hold the thought. Maybe I was gonna
Whoa.
change your mind.
He put the glasses back on.
I'm not letting you sway my mind.
No, I don't want to get in your head like you get in other people's head. It's okay.
Sorry.
Let me get in your head.
I mean, I could change my pick after you read your rumor.
Okay, we'll see. Big Cass versus Daniel Bryan clearly is Money in the Bank. The advertisement got changed going into Extreme Rules. It was originally going to be another Big Cass versus Daniel Bryan. But I have a rumor for you all. That's why I have the glasses on. The Miz might have a part in this match. He might actually come out, interrupt, or do something to the point that it screws over Daniel Bryan. And now the advertisement going into Extreme Rules is, drumroll please, Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. Will it happen? I don't know. But that's all I got. Did I change your mind? I don't know. The glasses are off. Resume.
I'm just gonna keep Daniel Bryan.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I did
Inside
kind
of
of
BA?
I did
Well,
kind
with
of
that being
change,
said,
but-
Insider BA is here live. I don't like that rumor at all. I think they're going to have more of a build with the whole 2 years in the making, Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. But this is Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. Big Cass, big pile of, we'll just leave it there.
Big Cass, big trash.
Yeah. I also have Daniel Bryan over Big Cass. This feud needs to end. And the whole thing with Big Cass, man, I'm not going to get into it. I don't
Alright.
want to, because it's not worth the time of you right now.
My turn. This was a tough one for me too. I mean, Big Cass really needs this win for his character, for his long-term character. A win over somebody like Daniel Bryan, huge. Ain't gonna happen. I think this might end in a DQ. I don't know about the whole Miz thing. I think this goes one more freaking pay-per-view. No. I hope it's over after this. Please, God, get Daniel Bryan onto something a little better than this. I get the point of the feud. Little guy, big guy. I get it.
We've seen it a million times.
But he already beat him. And he's gonna do it again.
Yep.
Daniel Bryan for the win.
I myself have Daniel Bryan circled. Big Cass, it was nice your singles run with the heel turn in it. Grab the mic, start talking about his height.
Yeah.
Deflating. Like, it was terrible.
David versus Goliath.
Let me tell you something. You should have said it like that. David versus Goliath. But you're the Goliath, so you can't
lose
even say
at
that.
the end.
I just think I watched last week's SD Live, and Daniel Bryan won on another submission. So I think there's no bonus questions here on this one, but I think Daniel Bryan takes the win, and I think he targets the knee, submissions the knee, because he's been going, if you watch and you look at all the finishes, he's been targeting a different part every submission win, and you got to aim for the leg, am I right? Big guy's got to fall. So my prediction is Daniel Bryan.
So let me get back to the comments. I don't know if you have anything on Twitter, but they're coming in hot. Just want to say what up to everyone that said what's up in the group chat. I'm here with you, Insider BA. I am acknowledging that you're saying what's up, so don't feel like you're not being noticed. I'm here. But I'm also going to shout out John Lopes, or João Lopes, however you want to say it. I know João. I'm Portuguese too. I'd say João, but some people who are not don't know what João is. John it is. So, They need to bring back the Caribbean strap match. That was entertaining. Stone Cold versus Savio Vega back in the day.
Damn.
He's also saying Big Cass is actually, greater than Bryan Danielson. Okay, Daniel Bryan. Need to bury the man before he takes off for Indies. Wow. That is something.
That's
right
a
there.
hot take.
That's something right there. Dane,
Wow.
welcome to the show, Dane. He's saying Bryan versus Miz is bigger than Extreme Rules, more of a SummerSlam or Mania match. You are correct.
Agreed.
That's why I feel like that rumor or the advertisement things are going to happen. And everyone just
Trying to
saying
fake
yes,
us
yes,
out.
yes. Anthony actually has a question for us. We're going to answer. Yeah, why not? Anthony is saying, where does Cass go from here? And he also has Daniel Bryan over Cass.
All right, so
I put Big Cass back in NXT.
Wow.
Work on those mic skills. Go be a dominant big man down there. That's how I feel.
Okay.
I'm over him.
They should do that with some of the talent.
I think he stays. He's solidified himself to being on the main roster. He deserves to be on the main roster.
He needs Enzo Amore is
what-
what he needs.
Nobody needs Enzo Amore. Nobody. So Big Cass is next step. After Daniel Bryan, it needs to be crucial. So his next opponent needs to be able to talk on the mic. Needs to know how to wrestle, and Big Cass needs to win. So Sami Zayn, welcome. Your next feud right in front of y'all. Got good mic skills, can wrestle, and I just think
Two opposite shows though.
I think they need to get he needs to get to a show. They
We need to
can't.
make a trade here, ladies and gentlemen.
I just think like that kind of wrestler is the person that needs to have his next feud with. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be a Sami Zayn-esque type player. He can't go against Daniel Bryan. He can't go against you can't waste talent on Big Cass. On
Needs a
his
new
way
tag
up.
team partner. Back to the
You think you go back to tag team with all these tag teams?
Somebody
on the,
to carry
on the
him.
roster?
But they still don't do anything with the tag team picture.
That is true.
Somebody to carry him,
Yikes.
maybe for a little while.
All right.
All right.
Got another one.
Welcome to the show, the enforcer, Nate Cadero. He asked the question, BA, where's your beer? I drank it already.
It's
Guys,
over
that's
there.
what happened. It's over there.
It's off screen right
camera.
now. He drank it.
And he's asking, is that a new table? Yes, it is.
You were here last week. You were here last week.
All right,
Same table.
continue on with the
All
predictions, Matty.
Let's get to the next match.
At this rate.
Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. Two of the most hated superstars on the roster today.
Roman Reigns next.
Yeah, I like it. Just keep short and simple. Roman Reigns, next.
Oh, I felt like you had something to say.
Oh, I thought you said
There's no reason to debate
Sorry.
this one.
Bring it back.
There's no reason to debate this one.
All I'm going to say is Roman Reigns, Jinder Mahal is also advertised for Extreme Rules. But Roman Reigns next.
Awesome.
I got Roman Reigns. Sorry,
That's fine. I got Roman Reigns too. I
That's the
mean,
point.
Can we get like one?
Not really a
simple
choice.
reason?
one simple reason is, again, I don't know if this is going to be a future rumor of yours, but they're building Roman up again to face Brock at SummerSlam.
Right.
I mean, God.
Just get the wins. Get it.
So he's going to get his wins, and
Brock
we're
is
going to
next.
watch this feud for another month. Nobody's going to give a damn. It's going to be a little physical, though. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that has been good. The physicality in this feud has been good. A lot
Yeah.
better than Bobby and Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot
But,
of holds.
I definitely see it going to Extreme Rules with Extreme Rules stipulation.
yeah, chairs.
I can
A
see
chairs
this-
match or
I can
something.
see
I'm
Oh,
over
you want
that.
to see another
I'm-
Punjabi prison match?
Why not?
I'm so over the Extreme Rules pay-per-view and
Yeah.
all, just
It's
because.
not the same.
What? How can you be extreme when you hit a guy in the back with a steel chair and his head?
There's a kendo on
It's
it.
over. I'm over. They don't
Oh,
even. They
oh
hit you
my
in the
gosh.
stomach. They hit you in the back. They hit you in the leg, with everything.
You want to get hit in the back with a chair?
What about the flag?
I want to get hit in the head with a chair.
Do you want to see another extreme flag?
I want to go
match?
through a
There's
table.
no, you can't have blood on a pay-per-view. You run your own network. Why can't you have blood on your show?
PG, bro.
But it's your
Modern era.
network. You,
Fox.
For the kids.
you own
Get
it.
those Fox deals.
All right.
All right.
That's your face right there. Quick 2-minute prediction. That's your face of WB.
Yeah.
Good job, Roman Reigns.
All right, moving along. This match, I read something that it's actually going to be on the pre-show.
Yeah, I read that too.
SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Bludgeon Brothers versus Gallus and Anderson.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
it's pretty sad state of affairs when you have a title match on the undercard. I think that the tag team divisions in both shows have been kind of bad for a little while now.
Yeah.
And
Since
I've
the
said it
Superstar
before.
shakeup.
Yeah, I've said it before. It's just you have so much talent, and we're getting the Bludgeon Brothers versus Gallows and Anderson. Gallows and Anderson. It's good to see them in the picture, but you know how much they value them because they're still on the undercard. Like it's not.
Exactly.
They're not really. You're telling us they're a contender, and now they're not really a contender when they're on the undercard. So I don't think they win. I think the Bludgeon Brothers retain.
Bonus
and
point.
Bonus point. Who gets pinned? I'm going with Anderson.
Wow.
So everything Timo just said, you could multiply it by 2 because I had the same prediction with Bludgeon Brothers winning and Anderson getting pinned. And like you said, they're on if this was on the main card, it would be a tougher decision. But I don't even think Luke Harper showed up once against Carl Anderson on the show. But Bludgeon Brothers always have been having those promos. The whole tag team just needs to get revamped.
So, I could be wrong on this, but where did Gallows and Anderson win the Raw Tag Team Championships? Was it not on the Royal Rumble pre-show?
I'll tell you this right now.
Was it or was it not?
I don't know. Was it?
I think so.
All right. I'll tell you this right now. They've been so lost in the shuffle that I forgot that they won the Raw Tag Team Championships. How's
Damn.
that for you?
Damn.
No, I agree.
When I read that, I was like, wow, that actually happened?
Going back to what I was saying here, Gallows and Anderson won the Raw Tag Team Championships on the Royal Rumble pre-show. Pretty sure. So you know what's going to happen on the Money in the Bank pre-show? They're going to lose.
All right, there you go.
Sorry.
Sorry, buddy.
Tease it up a little bit. Bludgeon Brothers is going to win. I kind of hope the opposite happens just to get some kind of a switch up in that division because the Bludgeon Brothers run as tag team champions has been kind of underwhelming to me.
Yeah, that
Hey,
whole thing.
I don't know if you guys caught Carl Anderson's tweet at Luke Harper.
Today.
It was yesterday. I
Was
saw
it?
I saw it today.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, he pretty much hashtagged them as braised bitches
Yeah.
because that's how people see them. And you know, I can't really say I disagree.
And the worst part about it, that is the legit best part of this feud going up to Money in the
I
Bank.
think so.
I haven't really been catching SmackDown.
Why can't we get
so
promos like that on live TV?
I know.
Just one cuss word.
So what
After
I'm,
9 o'clock.
I'm going with.
Let me give my my bonus. I'm sorry.
My bad.
So Bludgeon Brothers win. I'm gonna go with Gallows taking the pin.
Dana's saying they were defending champs at WrestleMania 33. See, I don't even remember it. That's how bad
They were.
they've been lost in the shuffle.
They have. Both of these tag teams have been lost in the shuffle. They could bring so much more to the table. When Gallows and Anderson did walk into the WWE, I thought, damn, we're gonna have a badass tag team.
Should have.
I think the Twitter beef persuaded me a little bit on this pick. So thanks. I got Gallows and Anderson winning over the Bludgeon Brothers only because I am so over the Bludgeon Brothers.
Don't pick with your heart.
I got Luke Harper taking the pin.
God.
Wait.
What the hell?
Wow.
I went there.
Wow.
Breaking news. Dango's getting chopped. Next podcast. We'll see.
You know what?
Hey, I don't know.
I got
I'm
Gallows and
cool
Anderson.
because I think they deserve it.
I hope you're
They
right.
definitely deserve it.
I hope you're right, but my chest doesn't.
Have you seen Carl Anderson? That man has abs, man. He did not have it before. He has abs, Anderson. He is killing it. And if you look at Luke Gallows, man,
He's got a hashtag hot Asian wife.
I'm
hot
just
Asian-
over.
hot Asian wife.
I'm not gonna lie. WWE
I hate
SmackTalk on
the
Twitter does not follow Luke Harper anymore. You know what day it is. Who cares? You're not on TV. You're irrelevant. You're unfollowed.
Damn.
Just like that.
Yeah, and that's why I chose him to get pinned because I hate it.
So Bia, you got any comments to roll through before we move on to the next one?
Nope. They're basically dating. Yeah, nothing.
All right. How about the Raw Tag Team Championships? This division has become an epic joke.
Yeah.
Led by the Deleters of Worlds, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. They will take on the next big joke, the B Team.
Yeah, I mean, you said it pretty good. What a joke. We have the B team winning and being able to face the leaders of Worlds. I was really excited when Bray Wyatt, Matt Hardy, they teamed up, they became champions. I was like, this has potential. This has a lot of potential. They can do some really cool stuff with this, some really fun feuds.
And then guess what?
And guess what? We're at Money in the Bank. You know, one of the big pay-per-views, one of the biggest of the year, one of the big four, right? You don't consider one of the big four?
No, it's not one of the big four. Technically, it's considered one of the big five if they wanted to change the name.
Big five. I like, honestly, I like Money in the Bank bigger, more than
Survivor
everything
Series.
except, yeah, I like
I
it
got
way more than
Mania,
Survivor.
Rumble, Money in the Bank, just because I
Money
know
in the Bank,
somebody's going to
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam's another one.
But I mean, I'm not going to get into the tag team division, but I have the Deleter of Worlds retaining. There's no way they lose to the B team because the tag team division can't become any more of a joke. So,
But they're undefeated.
Yeah.
No.
Asuka was undefeated.
That's true.
All streaks are meant to come to
Who's
an end.
taking the
Yeah,
pin?
And taking the pin is Curtis Axel.
Curtis Axel.
So what Timo said, take that and I'm piggyback off it because he pretty much says everything I want to say. I just got two more things. The problem with this is once again WWE creative with the whole tag team division, and you actually see how big of a joke the tag team division is when they have the barbecue in the middle of the ring, and you see the tag teams that are in the ring. You realize, wow, what has
suck
happened?
again.
The Bar, Usos, the New Day went to SmackDown. What the hell came to Raw? The Authors of Pain? They
Breezango.
weren't even there.
Breezango.
Give
Oh, yeah,
Breezango, give Breezango a
Fashion
chance.
Files, give something.
I would love to see Breezango actually
Fashion
become.
Files is one of the best.
you know,
One of the best things. So
I
with that
know.
being said, I have the leaders of Worlds versus the B team. I have the leaders of Worlds winning. Curtis Axel will get pins. Before we move on to Maddie, Dane says they will be deleted. That's damn right. That streak will be deleted.
Yep.
And Dan Serdinsky, welcome to the show, is the B team the biggest joke tag team of WWE?
Maybe Rhino.
I'll answer that at the end.
All right.
Because I'm going to think of the worst tag
I'm trying to think, you two. Maddie,
Maybe Rhino and.
if you want to say your prediction, we'll come back to that question.
Yeah. I don't even like the name Deleter of World. It's tough to get out.
Yeah.
I think
The
I'd rather
leaders.
just call them Matt and Bray or Bray and Matt. I don't know. Anyway,
Real creative on your end, but
I mean, I ain't gonna be creative for this. 'Cause
He's gonna
this
play first names.
their entrance is I will delete you, and then it just changes to Bray Wyatt's
Yeah.
song.
There's
Where's
no-
the creativity in that? I mean, these guys are two very creative superstars. I think, going off what you said, I think they do have potential for good feuds, just not this one. Obviously, they're not really building it. They've made it kind of a joke. It's disappointing. With that being said, I'll keep it simple. Matt and Bray, that's my name for them.
Yeah, right.
They're going to take it. And I also have Curtis Axel taking the pin.
Solid. Just want to shout out to the Twitter followers that are joining. At Al Perrenler 1234, at Owen James Brenna. Thank you guys for tuning in. And Owen does think B team is dope, so I'm assuming Owen's got them winning at Money in the Bank. However, when it comes to Dan Go, I actually have the leader of Worlds winning, and I got Curtis Axel taking the pin.
Damn.
All
Across the
this
board.
power,
Across the board.
all this power of the tag team division, and this is what you give us.
There's nothing wrong with them. It's
I guess
can see
it's
why
the build.
he likes them. They're comedy. They're entertainment in a way. This is world. I mean, not anymore, but it was World Wrestling Entertainment. I can see why. It's a match, but it's like,
I think it's just too just thrown together.
yeah.
Like the B team against the B team has you can't get. I don't care. You won 3 in a row. You didn't go through anybody legit. Authors of Pain.
Was
something
it?
like that?
Wasn't it 2 weeks ago that that battle royal happened?
I believe so.
Yeah, Battle Royals.
I mean, when it's 2 weeks before a pay-per-view and you have a battle royal to decide who's facing the tag champs, it's kind of hard to build off that. They really only did it this past week on Raw. I mean,
I think most of this card is it's like that. So it's like, let's say you go to your favorite restaurant, you grab you buy a steak and fries or whatever it comes with, and then it comes out in a trash can lid. You're like, well, no, you got the talent, but there's no substance behind it. It was just bad.
Can
What do you got here?
I ask a question? Where are the Authors of Pain? How many weeks has it been since we've seen the Authors of Pain?
It's been about a month.
I'll say why they haven't been on TV. Originally, it was because one of them couldn't get their visa cleared or whatever it is. They
Cleared
get
them.
renewed or whatever it is.
Okay.
and then 2, they had plans and they scrapped them.
It's been a lot of weeks. It's been quite a few weeks since
Yes.
we got them, and
They don't want to basically keep having all this pain come out of the squash teams to the point that they have to defeat the Leaders of Worlds. I mean, they've only had the title reign for a month.
you know what?
Yeah.
You don't want them to become the Bludgeon Brothers. I understand.
Fair point.
So keep them off TV. We'll forget, even though we don't forget, because the perfect example of not forgetting is 1 week Natai had her knee wrapped, the right knee, and then the week after the left knee. Well, that's
We'll get into
coming
that
up.
later.
No consistency.
Just going to the comments now. Dane, he brings up a good point. I actually had Bo Dallas originally, but I crossed him out and I whited it out with Curtis Axel. Dane's saying Bray Wyatt is going to pin his brother Bo Dallas.
That'd be cool.
But there was no build for that.
Right.
So like,
Because they're not going to say it. They can't say it.
Right.
but like, there's
They can.
What I'm saying is maybe hint it,
They
so at
won't
least
say it.
now I can watch it and be like, damn, that'd be cool if it happened. Like, you can't just expect the WWE universe to pick that up. I didn't pick that up. I watch religiously.
Right.
I just see.
Yeah, you didn't pick that up?
No, I got
Wow.
2 goons facing 2 bigger goons. I
I
didn't.
could
There's no
twist it out,
family. Like, you just have the B team as
it's
a
the tag
comedy,
team division.
and the comedy part is what's killing the tag team division. There's too much entertainment that's really intercepting what could be for major teams.
Man, just talking about the tag team division gets me mad. Can we move on?
Yes.
We're
We're
done.
done.
Before we
This is
move
so
on, I just
frustrating.
want to say thank you for watching. Please share this. Please like it. If you're on Twitter watching us live, retweet it. Like it as well.
Please.
That's how we're going to get out there. This is how people are also going to give us our predictions. We're going to throw them to you. Just share the page, like the page, do everything you can, and we'll keep producing.
All right. How about we get to the SmackDown Women's Championship next? Sound good?
I like
Let's go
it.
Carmella taking on Asuka.
I don't like
This is
Oscar,
going to
but-
be an interesting one. I'm curious to hear your predictions.
This one, I don't know if you saw me, but I just kind of made my pick last second. I've been kind of thinking about this one.
Wow.
For me, Mella's money. I think she's been a pretty good champion. She's an annoying champion. She's not going to be like a Charlotte. She's not going to be a Sasha Banks, like a dominant champion. But her character is money, and I wouldn't mind seeing her have the title a little bit longer.
Wow.
Mella's money, but I don't think she retains it after Sunday night.
Oh,
I have
damn.
Asuka winning, and I think Asuka finally gets her championship. There's no streak attached. It's just gonna be like, well, Asuka's gonna come and squash this bug called Carmella. Well, to her it's a bug, but yeah, Asuka's winning. And the bonus point is, will there be a cash-in attempt? If so, is it successful? I also had to think some scenarios too on this one, but I have no, there will not be a cash-in attempt, and if there was, no, it would not be successful.
Okay. So once again, taking words out of my mouth, but the result is different. As you all know, back on a debate. Check it out on YouTube. Check it out on our Facebook page. Asuka changed my mind. Timo, he didn't change my mind. I still hate Asuka. We'll give you the glasses again. Inside of VA's back.
Here he comes.
Damn, after Timo makes a pick too.
What is this?
Hey, I told you. If you want me to say the rumors, I'll say it before. But you want to really get into it, so I'll let you say your rumor.
Calculated risk.
Carmella, as we all know, is set to defend against Asuka. And as Carmella is clearly, as you said, a great champion in a way. Not great. I'm not gonna say great, but she's performing as a heel.
Great competitor, but a great heel.
She's a great
Great heel
entertainer,
champion. Her in-ring skills are not as great as Asuka's, as we all know, and it clearly is showing that Asuka is going to defeat Carmella. That is a rumor. I didn't go with it clearly, because let me give you part 2 of the rumor.
Oh.
Hey, James Ellsworth, remember the Chinless Wonder?
Unfortunately, yes.
I don't
Yeah,
know
he's
why.
likely to make his debut comeback this Sunday at Money in the Bank. What's he gonna do, guys?
Jesus Christ.
Could have a part in the match. Thanks, Maddie. That's what I have for you. He's gonna be backstage at the event. He's gonna return to the WWE, and will he have a part in this match? Maybe, but I think the Iconics or Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville may also play a role in this match because they've been part of the feud. So with that being said, I have Carmella retaining the Women's Champion. She's
Wow.
gonna keep riding
Wow.
out Mella's money. And if there is a cash-in attempt, will there be a cash-in attempt? I'm going to say no. And if so, is it successful? I'm going to say yes.
Oh,
Wow. Okay, and
All
we're
right.
gonna get that second part, the third part of the question later.
This is where it gets interesting.
Well, since you've already made your pick, I'll hit you with another, I guess, rumor/fact of the day.
A fact.
Face the facts. James Ellsworth is currently an intergender champion out in the Indies somewhere.
Yes, he is. Yes,
And he actually is scheduled to defend that title this upcoming Sunday.
Oh, swag.
Which would indicate that, no, he will not be showing up to Money in the Bank.
That's why you take him with a grain of salt.
Take what I just said, too. I could be wrong. I don't really know.
No, he's definitely.
No.
Definitely
I'm
an
definitely-
intergender
You said it's a
champion.
fact.
Yeah.
And that's
Face the
a
facts.
fact.
I'm pretty sure it's a fact.
If you say it's a fact, it's
Oh,
gonna be
that
true.
hurts my
Anyway,
brain.
going back to this match. It's terrible.
What are you doing with the
I have Asuka winning this match, but not winning the title. I think there's going to be some kind of interference, like you said, maybe Billy Kay and Peyton Royce
Yes.
and
Yeah.
all those.
Bananas.
So,
Yeah.
just for the record,
Yeah.
if Carmella loses by disqualification but still retains and you pick Asuka, you get the point
Yes.
for picking
Correct.
Correct.
Yes.
Which
She
is
won
why
the
I have
match.
Asuka in this.
Right. That's a good point.
So-
So the viewers at home, keep track.
I got Asuka by DQ or count out, one or the other. Will there be a cash-in attempt? I'm going to say no. And if there was to be one, I'm also going to say it will not be successful.
So, Dango, before you say your prediction, I'm just going to say also, I forgot part of that rumor. Asuka, WWE's upcoming tour is going to be in Japan. So, I might have
Oh.
actually made a mistake. But, you know what?
Oh, I'll take this.
Mistakes were made. We'll find out this Sunday. I don't care. Dango, what's your pick?
We got
Before I
Owen
move
with
on
that
to
rumor.
my pick, shout out to Owen on Twitter. Thanks for following. Please retweet this. He did have a couple things to say. Carmella sucks. Put the strap on Sonya, bruh.
Yes, I like
I
Agree.
like it. I like it.
And he did respond to your Ellsworth rumor. He said, three words, no, not Ellsworth. And shout out to Sass on 12 who's just joining in. Again, we are going through the Money in the Bank. We are making our predictions, so if you're following along, just know. You can always watch. I mean, we got the answers to your Money in the Money in the Bank bracket.
There you
So
go.
just follow along. Stick with us through this journey.
I'm usually the best picker.
Yeah, he won last year.
Take that with a grain of salt.
I was second place.
But my pick for the women's championship match, I have Carmella. I'm losing. Wow. You guys talking too much. I got Asuka taking the win here.
Clean?
Oh yeah. It's clean as Mr. Clean's forehead, brother.
All right.
I have Asuka winning. Will there be a cash-in attempt? No. Will it be successful? No. I think the WWE gives her time with the belt for the rest of the night.
I like this because last time I picked Carmella over Charlotte, I won that match. You all picked Asuka. I picked Carmella.
All right.
We'll see what happens this Sunday. Tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Insider BAB money.
Oh,
Will he be
hashtag
shocked?
that. All right, let's get over to the Raw Women's Championship. Nia Jax versus Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Again, same questions. Will there be a cash attempt? And if so, is it successful? Tim?
All right, so here's where things get. Yes? Do we have a rumor?
Yeah, I can give it to you if you want.
I'll listen to your rumor before picking.
All right,
Here we
all right.
go.
Don't leave any of the
Here it
Insider
comes.
BS
And don't
back.
leave any of the good stuff
Back
off.
at you live. The reason why Ronda Rousey is getting this first singles match, championship match, is because they didn't want to exclude her from another pay-per-view. They didn't want to put her in a qualifying match for Money in the Bank. They didn't want to put her in the Money in the Bank ladder match because clearly, who knows what the hell's going to happen in there. So, as far as the match result, WWE could likely use Nia Jax as a pawn to help Stephanie McMahon continue her feud with Ronda Rousey. The belief is that Nia Jax could turn heel against Rousey and help Stephanie get revenge on Ronda Rousey. Furthermore, it's being emphasized that the Raw Women's Championship match between Nia Jax and Rousey could have a finish that sees Ronda Rousey getting cheated out of the opportunity. Maybe like a screw job, Montreal, 1997. This is 2018. Money in the Bank. Actually, I'm not going to say it. Also, I'm not going to say it. I was going to bring up a fact, but I don't think it's really true. So Also heard a rumor that Natalya might turn on Ronda at Money in the Bank.
Well,
The main event also, one more, sorry Timo.
feeding.
This also might close the show.
Feeding off of that rumor,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna start with the bonus. Will there be a cash-in attempt? If so, is it successful? I think there will be a cash-in attempt, and I think it will be successful. The only thing I have not figured out is
Who cashes it in?
she's gonna cash in on the women's match, but will it become a triple threat, or does it count if someone wins before the cash-in and then the cash-in happens?
I think Tim gets in his own way.
No, I'm trying
head
to
again.
walk it through you. I have Ronda Rousey circled in winning,
Okay.
but I have a cash-in attempt by the future
Don't say
women's
it.
winner,
Yep.
and it's going to be successful, and Ronda Rousey will have it snap just like that.
All right.
So that's
Timo?
my prediction.
Once again, you steal the words from my mouth.
Oh.
Everything you just said is exactly what I'm going to say. So,
Do you want to go first next time?
no, it's fine. No, it's completely fine. Ronda Rousey will defeat Nia Jax, become the champion. There will be a cash-in attempt, so my answer is yes to that. And it will be successful. So, bang. We have a new Royal Women's Champion. It will not be Nia Jax or Ronda Rousey.
Can I just ask one question? It gets thrown out if it gets cashed in before someone wins the match, right? I mean, we're not right or wrong if the cash-in is successful.
Right.
Right.
Right. Like if someone comes in mid-match, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. All right. How about my pick? I'm also going to go with Ronda Rousey. Quickly to answer the questions, will there be a cash-in attempt? I'm going to say no, but if there is one, will it be successful? Yes. But I don't think there's going to be one. I think Ronda's just going to get her moment of slaying this beast, I guess you could say. Damn. Face the facts.
That's a compliment.
I guess. I mean,
Not the way you say
this feud. I had to pull up on Twitter on which feud was worse. This feud or Sammy and Bobby. What do you guys think was worse? Because I think this this build has been.
two worst feuds right now.
It's.
I just asked.
Oh
yeah.
my
I
god,
mean,
I can't wait to.
I don't think anything's that bad.
This is hot garbage too. This feud was hot garbage up until this past Monday when there was some physicality. I'm just a little disappointed. I mean, I don't fully put the blame on Ronda. I mean, she's still.
Nia as a face.
Nia as a face is garbage. Is she a face? Is she a heel? She was beating up on some rando like a couple weeks ago, and then last week was feeling sorry for hurting Natalya, and then on Monday I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you are. It's garbage. It's just garbage. I mean, Ronda again not fully comfortable on the mic yet. It's clear. I don't know if you guys caught this past Monday. There was a point where she was speaking into the mic. Well, she wasn't actually. She was trying to speak into the mic, and she was doing this, and the mic was nowhere near her mouth. I don't know if you guys caught it.
I did not catch
Go back and
I
catch
fell
it.
asleep.
It was quick. I think she redeemed herself well, but there was that point. It's like, I mean, she's a rookie.
It's just the scripted stuff
Yeah.
isn't good for her right now.
Right. She just wants to be badass Ronda Rousey,
Exactly.
and
It worked
WWE's
for
not allowing it to
Rowdy
happen.
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
It worked for her, through her whole UFC career. I mean, she's quick with the words. She backs it up. But now, when WWE tries to tame it and tone it down,
Hard.
that's when you lose her build. That's when you lose her what made her Rowdy Ronda Rousey. She asked for permission for Rowdy Ronda Rousey when she was still in the UFC. So just to put in perspective, that she had that persona before the WWE, and then she comes into the WWE, and you expect that same kind of personality on TV, but you don't get it because it just shows how WWE wants to control their trade
Product.
Yeah.
They want to make her their badass instead of letting her be her own badass.
Yep.
And that's the problem with WWE is they're not letting people become themselves their badass way. And you can see it. It shows up on your product. My pick here is going to go to Ronda Rousey. And I think the same for Asuka's match. Ronda Rousey, there is no cash-in attempt. I think the reason being is the women now have to play it smart. Because it is Ronda Rousey. That's something you prepare for in my eyes. I mean, and
catch you
and
off
is
guard.
not successful.
Okay.
If it does happen, it won't
Okay.
be successful.
You got any comments to roll through before we move along? Oh, we good.
We're good.
Oh, let's see here. We have Owen again with Ronda Rousey. She got Piper's blessing, homeboy. I know. I see you, Owen. I got you.
All right, moving right along. The Intercontinental title is on the line. Seth Rollins versus Elias, two of the top superstars on Raw right now.
Well,
Right.
I think this one is pretty easy for me. I'm going Seth Rollins. I think this title is in Elias's future,
Yes.
but just not right now. Seth Rollins is the best superstar in WWE this year. Sorry, AJ Styles, that was your title for a little bit, but now it's Seth Rollins. He's just on fire.
Yep.
Cool. So it's clearly my turn. No rumors for you. Sorry, Timo.
Wow.
I'm not going to steal your fire again. But I think this match... Will it be match of the night?
Ooh.
I don't know, because I feel like the finish will be dirty. And I say dirty, just like hashtag dirty water, go Boston Red Sox.
Wow.
Had to throw it in there.
508.
508, Fall River, Massachusetts. That's where we're located.
508 talk.
I just feel like Seth Rollins is going to get to that point, but Elias is going to get probably a steel chair. And that's going to lead to an Extreme Rules match
There you
for the
go.
title once again.
There you
so
go.
with that being said,
It was good. Yeah.
yeah. So with that being said, Seth Rollins will still retain due to a disqualification from
DQ.
Elias.
So,
He's gonna hit him with a guitar, maybe.
You know, I'll make mine quick on this. Definitely two of the top guys on Raw. I agree with you. Elias will be the Intercontinental Champion at some point. I agree with you. Seth Rollins will win. It will be disqualification because this will continue on to Extreme Rules. It's the perfect feud to have a match at Extreme Rules out of all these that are going on right now, I think. You add in some kind of... It's probably going to be a guitar on a pole, Tim. I'm just letting you know. To do something stupid like that.
Please no.
But I mean, hey, these guys have the potential to put on the match of the night. I don't think it will be because I agree. Some kind of a dirty finish. Seth Rollins will retain the title.
and I'm going to go same pat. Seth Rollins retains. It does go to Extreme Rules. That's when Seth Rollins is just too hot for the WWE. He loses in that match, and that gets him to the WWE Heavyweight Championship match. He deserves to get there. I think he passes the belt over to Elias at Extreme Rules, and then we can start focusing on Seth Rollins being in the heavyweight main card division.
All right.
I like it. I like
I
it.
was going to say, Dan Sadinsky also has Seth Rollins over Elias.
There you go.
Perfect. All right, let's get into the main matches. What's deciding pretty much the future of WWE. We'll kick it off first with the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We got Ember Moon, Charlotte, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Lana, Naomi, Sasha Banks. My goodness.
Solid.
My goodness.
So, you want me to start?
He's got a rumor, I think.
If you want to start with the rumor, let's hear it.
Here we go.
We got solid athletes in this women's match.
Yeah.
So, what do we got here? Sasha Banks is in the match, as we all know, and she faced Ruby Riott to qualify for the match. Basically, the original plan going into Money in the Bank was going to be Ruby Riott wins, qualifies due to the Riott Squad, and we were going to get a Sasha Banks and Bayley versus Liv Morgan and what's the other one's name? I already forgot. Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan for the pre-show of Money in the Bank. That got scrapped, so instead we got Sasha Banks in the match, which is good. I still think the Riott Squad, they're doing good as far as like, I like the whole like what they spray paint or what they actually lipstick, to be honest. Riot on the wall. It's kind of reminding me of NWO and all that. That's one rumor I have for the women's. The other one is it's not known who's going to win, obviously, because if we knew, it would be this would be easy right now. But it's indicating that a Raw superstar on the female side is going to win the Money in the Bank. for the females. I'll get to the males on the next match. So, with that being said, I'm going to pick to win this match.
Wow. Just jumping right over to
Oh, you want me to pick? I thought I was going to start off.
You're rolling.
I don't want to steal the words out of your
Steal
mouth.
my
Steal your
thunder?
thoughts. You
There
know?
we go.
I might be stealing. We'll
You might
see.
steal the words out of my mouth this time.
Yeah, it might happen. But I think I did say before, yes and yes to the cash-ins and the Raw Women's Champion. I think Natalya is going to win this match. She is actually the favorite at the moment. Alexa Bliss is coming in at second. I really wanted to pick Alexa Bliss because I feel like she's to hold that briefcase and just talk and talk and talk as a heel. It's good for business. But the whole Ronda Rousey factor, and she's probably going to beat Nia Jax. I think Natalya is going to turn on Ronda in the match, cash in the briefcase on the card, and there you go. It's because these Money in the Bank matches are going to be separate. They're not going to be back to back.
Right.
So,
I just like the way you ended that. And there you go.
and there you go.
That's it.
Natalya wins. And now, do you want to know the bonuses now, or do we want to do them
We'll do those after.
after? Okay.
Jamal.
Well,
Did I steal the words out of your mouth?
you didn't steal the words out of my mouth.
Good.
Because I don't want to ruin it, but you know what would be the best Money in the Bank of all time? If Lana and Rusev win. It wouldn't be Rusev Day. It would be Rusev Year, the year of the bull.
That's
Rusev
true.
Bull. I would love to see that, but it's not going to happen. I'm going with the story that Brian just painted for you. Natalya's going to win. I already told you, I think, yes, there's a cash-in. Yes, it's successful. Ties into the rumor. Ties into the Natalya, who she is as a
Piece of
wrestler. You know, she's always back and forth between heel, face, heel, but she's always a heel. She's a little sneak, and she's going to turn on Ronda, cash in, and be the new Raw champion.
See, I like where you guys went with it. Obviously, the whole story makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes perfect sense.
WWE
Which
never-
is why it's probably not going to happen.
It never goes that way.
You know what? It's not going to happen. All of this could happen without Natalya having the briefcase, I think
You got a
you can
point.
run the same story of Natalya turning on Ronda, even if Ronda beats Nia. Like, you know what I mean? This story could happen either way, which is why, for my pick, I am going with Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
I think, out of all these women, I mean, I would love to see Becky Lynch get it.
Yeah.
I'm always rooting for Becky. I mean, she's just fallen off so hard since being the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. It's too bad, but I don't see it happening for her again. There's so much star power, other than maybe like Lana. But I mean, good candidate, Alexa Bliss. It fits the character, like you said. I mean, having her come out every week with that briefcase, teasing every week, talking her smack. I mean, it's got to be Alexa. And that's why I'm going with it.
And I'm on the same boat as Macho Man Matty Savage. I, too, am going with Alexa Bliss. I think she was on top of the ladder in the beginning segment of Raw. It just fit the mold of her character. She belonged up there. She needs that briefcase in her hand. That's going to tie her back into the WWE Women's Heavyweight Champion, women's belt. Toxic, obviously, again. I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed in BA. He did not choose Alexa Bliss.
I'm shocked.
I mean, we're going to move on because
It hurts.
you lost some respect points, man.
I've done it before when I picked
I know.
Charlotte over Alexa
I
Bliss.
know.
So who? One last thing off this. Who would be? I mean, obviously we all just picked who we think are gonna win.
Who gets the emotional one?
No. Like, who would be like a nice surprise win? Like, I mean, I'm talking. It's basically either Ember, Becky.
I'm saying Becky Lynch is
Lana.
a surprise. I mean, I want to see
No,
Lana as you've seen, but Becky Lynch needs something.
Not
Yeah.
a bonus question, by the way.
No,
Not
but
bonus.
this is just a general question. I
General-
mean, this is basically like
We
out of
want
these 8 women,
your feedback.
pretty much the bottom 4 that really probably don't have a chance, but they're in this match because they
Their names out there.
yeah,
It's good.
you know.
I think
Becky Lynch.
Lana.
I think who deserves it is Sasha Banks. I mean, she's been killing everything else.
I'd say she's in the top 4 discussion though.
Yeah.
Dane's saying if Lana wins, he's gonna stop watching. It's
I
probably
agree.
dead serious.
And
I-
Lana
um,
and Rusev together. That would be money.
Danny
Hashtag that.
Sadinsky has Becky Lynch
Wow.
winning it.
It's a good pick, D.
Man, I really wanted to pick Bliss.
All
But
right.
we move on to the bonuses.
The bonuses of this one?
Yes.
All right, sure.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, there's one bonus for this match. It's will a female go through the ladder?
Like
Through a
ladder and
ladder.
half.
The
Like,
receiving
does it
end
break?
of going through a ladder.
It has
Yeah,
to
where it
break.
It
breaks.
has to break.
If it doesn't break.
All right,
So-
I have no. It does not break, and if it did, it would be Sasha going through a ladder.
All right. I have also no, but I have Becky Lynch going through the ladder.
I also have no. I don't think they're gonna get too extreme with it. But again, if it does happen, I'm also going with Sasha Banks.
And I'm going with yes, it does happen. They're gonna make it a point to make it happen, and I got Sasha Banks going through it just because.
She's the workhorse.
Yeah, she is.
All right.
I almost went with Charlotte, but
I could see a moonsault onto it. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Break
sick.
some ribs.
That would definitely break the ladder. You know what I'm saying?
Dave just said Ember Moon for his pick.
Goes through it.
No.
To win it?
To win.
To win.
Emotional win.
too soon.
No, I think that's just his win. That's an
It's
interesting.
too
It's
soon.
interesting.
Nice
It's,
pick.
I do agree. I think it's too soon.
Well, she was originally favored.
Ember?
Yeah.
Wow.
Originally, like way back, but that's plans change.
All right. Let's move.
Men's MITB.
Men's MITB. Braun Strowman versus Finn Balor versus The Miz versus Rusev Day versus Bobby Roode, who needs to go heel, versus Kevin Owens versus Samoa Joe versus a New Day member who has not been revealed yet.
So, about rumors, or you want to start off this time, Timo?
I mean, you kept the glasses on. You
I
might
did
as
keep them
well.
on because I knew we're on the Money in the Bank topic, so it's not over with. So,
Let's hear it.
Bobby Roode, you got to turn heel, brother, because Vince McMahon does not like you anymore. That is a rumor. Take it with a grain of salt, but he is not interested in Bobby Roode and his whole everything glorious. He's like, you suck, basically.
Well,
It's
look
like-
what you're giving him.
Yeah, exactly my point.
This is what-
Turn the man heel, things will change. Also, going back to winning the match. The rumor is a SmackDown Live male superstar will win the Money in the Bank match, as opposed to Raw winning the women's Money in the Bank match. And the two names that have been discussed as possible winners are The Miz and Big E.
Well,
That.
Oh my
Timo,
God.
go ahead.
I mean, the most obvious choice for winner should be Braun Strowman, but
Yes.
I don't think he's gonna win. It would be cool seeing Braun Strowman as Mr. Money in the Bank, but I don't think he needs that. He's larger than life already. He can kind of just take it whenever he wants once Brock Lesnar's out of the picture, in my opinion. So I have The Miz winning. That's the SmackDown superstar in your rumor. I think The Miz wins. He doesn't need it, but he would probably be the best with it. He's had it before.
Yep.
He's just amazing on the mic. He can really talk up that position, that contract. He's going to use it really well. So I have The Miz as my winner.
All right. I also have The Miz winning it because of the fact that I believe he's going to eventually cash in maybe on an AJ Styles, maybe tonight, maybe that night. Who knows?
Tonight?
If not tonight, but this is Money in the Bank predictions. It's tonight. Eventually, it will lead into possibly a Daniel Bryan versus The Miz feud that has the title up for grabs as well. Eventually. But I have The Miz winning the Money in the Bank ladder match.
I'll start it off by saying I also have The Miz winning this one. Just gonna piggyback off what you guys are saying. It just fits his character. His character's probably in the best shape it's been, like since he's been in the WWE. I mean, his first run as the Money in the Bank holder, I don't remember it. I don't even remember if I was really paying attention at the time, to be honest. I know that his first run as the champ was. I mean, he's overdue. Is basically
Yeah.
the point. He deserves to be the world champ. I mean, I also agree with you too. Braun doesn't need it. Braun can just demand a match against Brock, and he should get it because he's Braun freaking Strowman, and he should finally beat Brock Lesnar. Whole nother story. Finn Balor, it just ain't happening. Like, it's clear that Vince sees him right now as just like he's just a body on the roster.
Absolutely.
You should have went to SmackDown.
Rusev. I'm just gonna rattle off why these other guys aren't winning real quick. Rusev. Vince just won't put him over. He hears the crowd, and I think he loves the fact that he won't put him over, and that's gonna continue.
Gets him off.
Bobby Roode. You said it. Vince don't like him right now.
Yep.
I agree. I believe it because I don't like Bobby Roode right now. Other than his entrance, garbage. Kevin Owens, good sleeper pick for this match. If he wins, I will not be surprised.
Vince McMahon also doesn't like him.
But that's just because he thinks he's fat,
Yeah.
and that's
He
wrong.
wants to lose weight.
That's chubby, man.
really
Let him be because he's athletic as all hell. Anyway, good sleeper pick. Samoa Joe. Awesome pick. I want this to be the pick if Miz doesn't win. Because that is the perfect candidate to face AJ Styles,
Yep.
let's just say, if he wins.
Does Vince like Samoa Joe? Because he's a little overweight too.
Right? I mean, what's the deal?
What's the deal?
I don't know.
And how about the New Day member? Xavier Woods? Hell no. Kofi Kingston? Athletic? Hell no. Big E? Would be a good story, but it just ain't gonna happen.
Doesn't fit the mold.
With that being said, Miz.
I went against the grain with these guys here. I went, why can Braun Strowman not become more larger than what he is now? Why? I got Braun Strowman winning this. He's going to go through these guys. Did you see last Monday Night Raw where he broke a ladder with his bare hands?
A toy ladder?
I will take it. He broke that. It looked like it broke before his hands even hit it. I don't care. I just thought that was the wind force that he had. I agree. I got Braun Strowman just dismantling everybody. I'm not going to tell you who I think it should be. I'm not going to tell you like my emotional pick because it all is Braun Strowman.
All right.
That's
And,
my man. He's the monster
All right. So
among
Going off what
ladders.
you said, Dango, Dane's saying Braun is bigger than Money in the Bank. He doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Well,
And
let me just get
One of
into
the
it.
greatest Royal Rumble.
Dane?
that is Dane. Yeah.
All right, Dane. So here's my thought process here. All right, so we have Roman Reigns climbing up to another match with Brock Lesnar. I think Braun Strowman does get the Money in the Bank. Waits, he's got other people he's got to beat up or whatnot. Roman Reigns does get the win over Brock. Eventually gets the belt. We have Braun Strowman cashes in, wins the belt. That's how he beats Roman. Because nobody can beat Roman one-on-one, obviously. So he has to do it with the briefcase.
I think it's the other way around.
yeah.
Lesnar wins over Roman.
Yeah.
No, I think
Strowman
they're done.
beats Lesnar.
I don't see Braun Strowman going against Brock Lesnar at
No,
any
Pay-per-view
pay-per-view.
like on the spot.
I don't think that. That's not even a thought in my mind because I think Brock loses the belt to Roman, which you obviously know it's going to happen. You guys are kidding yourselves. You guys think Brock is going to hold on?
Gonna happen.
Come on.
So
Roman wins. Brock takes off from the WWE. We all know that's going to happen. We understand the UFC hype that's around it. I'm just giving you an opinion. Like, obviously, this hasn't happened. There's no rumor that this is going to happen. I'm just saying this is how it should happen because Brock doesn't need to lose. He's not going to lose against Braun. But who's the next person? Who's got the next best against Brock? It's Roman. Nobody else. You can hate him all you want. He's the one who's going to take down Brock Lesnar. Throw your names at me. It doesn't matter.
See, the way I look at that is obviously Roman is extremely hated. So, I mean, if you remember when he won the title at Survivor Series and then Sheamus cashed in on him, that was supposed to be a big heel moment for Sheamus, and the crowd cheered. So, I think that a cash in on Roman wouldn't be as big coming from Braun because the crowd is going to cheer for Braun either way, But him cashing in on Roman Reigns is him him is kind of like a heel in that manner because Roman's supposed to be the face.
Right.
That's just how I'm looking at it. Whereas right now Brock is just like that piece of shit part-timer that everyone's sick of seeing. The only person they like is Paul Heyman on the mic, and he's not even around anymore to speak for him. It's a shame. So I think if that does happen, if Braun does win Money in the Bank, Braun is cashing in at SummerSlam after Brock definitively defeats Roman Reigns. That's my take.
Dane did respond. He's saying the person to take out Lesnar, Seth Rollins.
I like it. I would like to see that.
I would love to see
It sounds good, but it ain't gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah.
They tried that.
Unfortunate.
It's Brock Lesnar. I'm not telling you he's like the world's strongest man. I'm just telling you my opinion on how Vince McMahon thinks of Brock
They've already
Lesnar.
built
You
him
have
up.
to build him up.
Yeah,
You
they've
can't
already.
have him beat a CM Punk record and fight a fraction of the time CM Punk did.
I hate that.
Like
I'm
he
with
is
you.
the leader of the heavyweight championship, time frame, and he fought 2 or 3 matches. Like that's what it's. That's why I don't see anybody else like Seth Rollins. No, it's got to be Roman because Vince. Obviously, Vince is 100% backing Roman on anything he does. So.
Yep. That's why Dan Garcia just threw some expletives in the comments. I'm not going to repeat them, but he does not like Brock Lesnar. Welcome to the show, Dan Garcia.
Wow, awesome. So we got a couple bonus questions too.
Yes.
Coming back to this Men's Money in the Bank. First one we got here. Which New Day member enters Money in the Bank? And piggybacking off that, there was a fan question.
From Danny
BA, if you want to hit that.
So Danny Sudinsky hit us up on Facebook, I believe. Yes, Facebook, and he said, "Who do you want to be in the Money in the Bank from the New Day team? Big E, Coffee, or Xavier?" So it's not saying who's it going to be. It's like us personally. Who do we want to
Emotionally.
see in
So-
the match?
So Tim, hit us with yours.
Who do I want to see?
Who do you want to see?
see?
I want to see Kofi Kingston just
Okay.
because
Yeah,
he's got the
he's
moves.
been in like 6 of them or something.
Got the
like that.
moves, man.
Yep.
Yep.
I
Okay.
also would like to see Coffee Kingston.
Make that 3 Kofi Kingston's in the match for me.
I'm going Big E.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Going Big
and
E.
now
Solid.
the bonus question is: which New Day member does enter the Money in the Bank?
I don't think it's Kofi. I think it is Big E who's going to be in the Money in the Bank.
Big E?
Same right there. I also think it's Big E.
I got Big E as well.
I also got Big E. I think
Alright.
he deserves to be.
There you go.
Right across the board. Will a male superstar go through a ladder? And if so, who's it gonna be?
Yeah, someone's going through that ladder, and
All right, but it's the first, right?
the first one through.
I feel like there's gonna be maybe 2 or 3.
I know. I feel like there could be multiple. There
Wow.
probably will be multiple.
Yeah, we'll go first one through a ladder.
If there was a bonus point for multiple, I'd say yeah. But who I have going through first is Kevin Owens.
So I also say yes to a male will go through. I also have Kevin Owens, but on the back burner, I have a picture. I see it right now. Kevin Owens gets on the top of a ladder like he did on Raw, and he frog splashes Braun Strowman through a ladder.
Yes.
But that's not my pick.
I think Braun Strowman goes through one too.
That's good. I'm going, yes, somebody is going through a ladder for sure. I'm going with that person being Finn Balor.
I love it. I love it.
You know why?
He's small.
Cares about
He's small and he's going to take that frog splash.
He should be.
I have.
He's going to be dead after that.
I got.
He's gonna coup de grace
Yes,
someone through it.
obviously a male is going through the ladder. I'm going with the glorious one who is finally gonna feel steel break underneath his back. I do love the fact that Kevin Owens is going to hopefully frog splash somebody off the top of a ladder into another man on a ladder. I feel like that's gonna be crazy. I hope that's the outcome of Bobby Roode going through it. But I just see Braun Strowman not breaking a ladder with his fists. I think he's gonna lift up, destroy Bobby Roode.
Dan Garcia is saying Rusev Day will go through a ladder.
Maybe they all.
These are all solid picks.
Let them all go through.
Dane is saying Braun goes through the ladder by everyone putting him through the ladder.
I could see that as a way of trying to get him out of the match, kind of
Yeah.
like what they did this
Yeah.
past Monday on Raw.
Maybe.
We'll see.
see.
Last bonus question we got for Money in the Bank. Is it going to be 2 Raw superstars, 1 Raw, 1 SmackDown, or 2 SmackDown superstars winning both Money in the Banks?
I mean, I already gave my picks, so you know them. I have one from each
Well,
brand.
I mean, you can.
You can hedge
Trying
your
to
bets.
hedge my
Hedge
bet.
your bet.
You're gambling.
Double
huh?
or nothing.
Double or nothing. He's
Double or
going
nothing.
1 from
I-
each brand.
I also have one wrestler from each brand.
I also have 1 wrestler from each brand.
And just like my picks, I got 2 Raw wrestlers taking over Money in the Bank.
All right.
Last year was 2 SmackDown. He's got a good point right there.
Fair point, but you're not going to get the point.
And
Anyway,
Alexa, baby.
moving right along, the final match on this card, which I kind of hope this closes the show.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Close
gave
the
the rumor.
feud and close the show.
You gave the rumor that it might be Nia and Ronda, but I really hope that this
Yeah.
match gets it because they didn't get it at the last pay-per-view, and that was a damn shame. And I think the crowd showed it. Anyway, Last man standing. AJ Styles defends against Shinsuke Nakamura. Is it finally Nakamura's time?
I can tell you right now, Tim, if you want me to.
Oh, he's got the glasses back on, man.
Let's hear it.
Yo.
So, one of the most likely finishes to Styles and Nakamura's upcoming last man standing match could possibly see both superstars hitting each other with a low blow again. But there's a catch. AJ Styles came prepared. He wears a cup, and it does not affect him. Thus, him pretty much taking out Nakamura with something for him to be down for the 10 count. That's one scenario. There's other professional wrestling websites saying Styles' feud with Nakamura is going to end at Money in the Bank by AJ Styles defeating Nakamura, and even though like the listings and the advertisements showing more of Styles versus Shinsuke, it's because that's the current feud. That's what they're going to do in the future. That's usually what they do with advertisements. So that's what I have for you. I don't know if that changed anything with going on your side, but Styles clearly is supposed to win.
Clearly. So that is why I'm picking Shinsuke Nakamura.
Damn.
I have
like
Shinsuke Nakamura winning.
It's his time, I guess.
It's the last man standing, so no, someone doesn't have to win. We've seen a very good last man standing feud come to a draw.
Oh,
How long is this last man standing? Oh, it's just 10, right? It's the count.
10.
It's just
10 count.
Solid.
Unfortunately,
I don't know
so
if they have 3
we've seen this play out before where both men don't answer the count.
Yeah.
And it's a draw. Shawn Michaels,
Triple H, Royal Rumble, 2004.
one of their
5.
best matches together. But I think Shinsuke Nakamura maybe not deserves it, but it's about time he gets a definitive moment. So I have Shinsuke Nakamura winning. Bonus question number 1: how many low blows will there be in this match? I'm gonna go 2. I think we did this once before. I had 2.
Last pay-per-view.
I think it's 2 again. That's gonna be my answer. Will there be a cash-in attempt on this match, and if so, will it be successful? Kind of depends on the order of the matches, but if it does go last, I'm saying this is a Money in the Bank for the ages. It's going to be a cash-in attempt, and yes, it's going to be successful. We're getting on the Miz and Daniel Bryan train this month.
Oh, gosh.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo train Timo.
I love that they just put that all together.
So-
I'm going to tell you right now, I lost my bet.
Wow.
Wow.
I did it because of the same.
I'm going to go with AJ Styles to retain. If they wanted to give it a shin, I feel like they should have gave it a long time ago. This feud's been going on for too long. Shinsuke is great as a heel. He don't speak English very well. Because I'm just reading off the comments of what Dan Garcia said. He's like, Shinsuke wins because he don't speak English. I like that comment. I'm actually going to like it right now. Bam.
What if he loses because he can't count to 10 in English? He doesn't get up.
I know.
AJ Styles, you're going to win this match. I hope so, because I picked you. And we'll, how many low blows? I'm going to say 3, just like I did last pay-per-view. I don't think I got the, I don't know.
That's what I was thinking.
Will there be a cash-in attempt? I have you. And if so, is it successful? If it happens, I'm going to say yes. Once again.
I love it.
I'm also, I got AJ Styles retaining. I'm wearing the shirt. I'm representing. Basically, Shinsuke, I agree, should have already been the champ if he was going to be. Wasn't there a confrontation between him and Jeff Hardy as well?
Yeah, you low blowed him this past week. They got disqualified.
Again, see, I missed it. So I think that's Shinsuke's next direction. I think he's going to go drop down to the U.S. title feud with Jeff. I think he'll become United States champion for sure. But back to this match, AJ Styles is going to take it because he is the face that runs the place.
Damn right.
He built SmackDown Live to what it is today, right now, at this point. 3 low blows in the match, no cash-in, but if there is one from The Miz, it will be successful.
There you go.
Fair enough. I myself am siding with Macho Man Matty Savage. I have AJ Styles coming through. He's gonna retain that WWE Championship just because he is the face, and I think the WWE has recognized that this is the moneymaker. This is the belt. This is the man you keep the belt on. Total low blows, I think 2. Just to go with Insider BA's rumor, those are the only 2. And I do like that AJ Styles does come prepared. So I that's two of mine. Will there be a cash attempt? I got no. There will not be a cash attempt. And I got no. Is it successful? But man, how much fun would it be if The Miz does cash in and he does take over, and it is Daniel Bryan going for the WWE Heavyweight title? We are giving you gold, WWE. Like, come on. We're literally writing this for you.
All you gotta do is tune in, and you can just take our ideas and then not pay us for them. It's all good.
No, send us a nice fat check. Get us a contract.
I want to smile. I want to smile like Bobby Lashley.
Going to the
We'll do it for half his price.
Dan Suditsky has AJ Styles retaining, and he's basically saying he's going to give Nakamura the biggest low blow of his life to end the feud, I guess. Yep, that makes sense. Dan Garcia commented 3 low blows. He's with me on that.
And me.
Asking for
you?
a vasectomy.
Dane does not want to see Nakamura as a heel champion. That moment is way bigger if he's a big babyface. Okay, that's your opinion.
That's actually, I like that opinion.
Yeah. And Dane is saying keep the title on AJ until Kenny Omega comes to the WWE.
Wow.
There's going to be a lot of New Japan fans that are going to be so upset that Kenny Omega goes to the dark side. And again, overload on amazing talent with the WWE.
We got to look up how many days has AJ been the champ.
Yeah,
solid.
Enough.
Someone look up that.
If nobody looks it up, we're gonna have to look it up after.
Right, we'll look it up.
It would be a good story to have him reach that streak next.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm totally cool with AJ Styles being the SmackDown champ like for the rest of the year.
How about this right now? If you guys can oppose if you don't like it. Whoever Googles AJ Styles' current title reign, the length, and comments first on this post. If you're liking the page, share this post, comment the reign. We'll give you a SmackTalk shirt.
I'm in.
You like guys like that?
Why not?
Done and done.
Comment how long it is, and we'll give you. You have to share the page. You have to share this podcast right now. Share it, like it. Make sure you're liking the page and comment how long AJ Styles' title reign is. We'll give you a SmackTalk shirt.
Get your Google fingers.
If you're wrong, or if you're not following, or liking, or sharing, you owe us a beer.
Yes. So that pretty much wraps up the actual pay-per-view
Yes.
portion. We got something special coming at you again, courtesy of Dan Go.
Yes, definitely something that we collaborated on. We wanted to bring the fans. We want to make this super interactive because we know you guys love wrestling just as much as we do. We hope you guys participate in the predictions because we love everybody's opinion. We love to see how your minds work. So we're going to put our posts, we're going to put the matches up on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Here's the deal. You're going to play this game. 3 simple rules. You must first like the page. You must first follow the page.
Yep.
And the last rule is you're going to create this game on your own. So basically what you need to do is tag 2 other friends. So you need to have a minimum of 3 people that can play this game. You tag 2, you make your predictions, and the winner of your 3, let's just say you have a minimum of 3, the winner of the 3 is going to get a SmackTalk shirt. So please like, share, tell your friends, tag your friends, see how good they test you with the WWE predictions on Money in the Bank. So that's going to be rolling out as soon as the show ends.
Tim, I want to present the shirt once again.
I'm actually wearing this shirt. This is our wrong way. Sorry. This is the New Orleans SmackTalk shirt. Let me get close for you guys so you can see it.
There you go, Timo.
Right here. How does it look on the camera?
I can't see it.
Oh yeah, that's good right there.
SmackTalk New Orleans. A little commemorative T-shirt. That's our first one. We hope to have more in the pipeline. So
There will be more on the pipeline for sure.
that's it.
And as you said that, I just got the answer.
What do you got?
Danny Sudinsky, based on before.
Wow.
I'm going to double check, making sure you did obviously, I know you like our page, you do follow us. I'm going to make sure you shared this podcast. But he says, he's the first comment that rolled in. Currently, AJ Styles' WWE Championship reign is 218 days.
That's pretty good.
He's almost there.
Halfway there. Over halfway.
So,
Oh my.
Dan Sudinsky, if you did actually share the podcast to your Facebook page, or if you're on Twitter or Instagram and you did somehow participate in sharing, We're gonna give you a SmackTalk shirt.
Yeah, we'll be in contact for
We'll
sure.
definitely be in contact with you.
Check the DMs, brother.
All right, and you guys have been waiting an hour and a half for this moment. It's time for the chop. We
Yeah.
promised we'd get to it at the end of the show. We thank you guys for tuning in and staying with us, so we're going to reward you with a chop. We actually have multiple chops slated for today. Unfortunately, the enforcer, Nate Cordero, couldn't make it today. I don't know if you guys have been following at home. He has a little surprise waiting for him. But, it's our first prediction where we're going to get some chops in. So I don't have the record in front of me.
But we're gonna put that up too.
Put that up.
Oh, the record? I can give you the record.
Yeah.
That's the last pay-per-view.
For the last pay-per-view, but we have multiple pay-per-views, or we're not getting
Just
all
all right.
All right.
Somebody's
Live.
ready for the
So
chop.
are you want to know the? Is that what he wants to know?
No, you want? Is that overall?
Are we?
Overall.
We're not gonna. Are we not gonna announce Backlash until Nate's on the show?
Yeah, you can tell him right now.
Tell him right now.
mean,
Let it rip.
The greatest
If
Royal
they
Rumble.
didn't catch on, we were actually running through the order of who won,
Yeah.
lost, or
we kind of gave it away.
in a way. If you caught on,
So we gotta get this over with. This sucks. I will be taking the chop. I have to take this chop not once,
but
twice.
Tell them why.
Tell them why.
I suck.
Dango lost Greatest Royal Rumble.
That's what I was looking for, those stats, so we could reread them,
Oh,
refresh
okay.
people's mind. We have Backlash's results, which
Yes.
Keep your eyes peeled because
Dango.
I'm gonna get chopped.
Lost Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yep.
And Dango also, as you all don't remember, lost last year's predictions in the standings. He got in 4th place. So with that being said, he's going to get chopped by Timo because he won Greatest Royal Rumble. And Maddie won last year.
Number one.
Predictions.
You're number
So he's also
one.
going to chop Dango. As far as Backlash is concerned, Timo also won again. He went 7-1 with 1 bonus point. He got correct. So
I'm on fire this year.
good job, Timo. He's on a win streak right now.
Leading.
Last year you could barely win.
I know.
As far
But
as
he's
being
still-
first place.
Stop picking with your heart.
That's what it is.
But I
Second
just
place.
want Bray to be good.
Second place was yourself, truly. Insider BA went 7-1 as well with 1 bonus. Third place was Macho Man Matty Savage, 6-1, and last place, who will be getting the chop on the next podcast, is the Enforcer Nate Cordero, who went 4-3.
You want to get on that side? You're
Also,
left,
I'm a
fun
righty.
Oh, you just golfed it.
fun fact: Dan Garcia, if you are watching, he also participated, and he went 7-1. So he actually got first place technically with 1 extra bonus
Dan,
points.
tag
Good
two
job.
of your guys so you can win a shirt.
So, I'm going to go first, or do you want to go first?
You know what? I'm actually gonna go first because I am number one.
You've been saving this one
Yes.
for a long, long time.
This thing's been in the making since WrestleMania ended. I mean, this is
I think I'm
a
gonna
couple
put my
months in
pants
the
on.
making. I know you got work tomorrow. I got work tomorrow. I don't want to hurt you too much, but
Thank you.
here it comes.
That's one.
That's one. Oh,
Don't
man.
come in last next year, buddy.
Oh, man, 2 in a row. That's rough on a day like today, but I'm just going to get to it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh my god!
That being said, if you haven't shared this podcast, this page, if you haven't liked it, you're messing up because we're going to keep bringing you predictions. We're going to keep bringing you quick jabs, blogs, everything. Hit us up on social media.
Which
Look.
is listed on the comments of Facebook. Please, we're trying to get into every wrestling fan's home. Make sure you like, retweet, favorite, share. Check out the blogs. It's all up to date. We're going to have our predictions on a blog as well. We're going to get that together hopefully before Money in the Bank. So keep an eye out for that.
anybody want to come on the show, talk some wrestling with the boys? Hit us up,
Hit us
send us
up.
a message.
Direct
We're
messages
gonna
are
be in
always
contact with
welcome.
you shortly.
Yes.
That being said, I am Insider BA.
Dan, go.
Macho Man Matty Savage.
And I'm Timo. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
Sweet. Peace.